Even just the name sounds intriguing, right? It's one of those mysteries that just begs to be explored. And over the years, it's fascinated scientists, conspiracy theorists, and curious minds alike. Imagine it. It's 1997, and the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NOAA, is listening to the deep ocean, monitoring underwater sounds primarily for research purposes. One day, amidst the usual hums, rumbles, and clicks of ocean life, they pick up something big, something unique. A sound so intense that it's detected by multiple sensors over a distance of more than 3,000 miles. It was quickly nicknamed the Bloop due to its distinct, low-frequency, bloop-like sound profile. The ocean, vast and mostly unexplored, has always been full of surprises, but this one took the cake. It wasn't just any sound, it was a sound that scientists couldn't easily explain. The mystery of the bloop. What exactly was it? The first question scientists asked was obvious. Was this sound natural or was it artificial? At the time, theories exploded. Some believed it was a colossal underwater creature, larger than any whale. Others entertained the idea that it might be some form of underwater alien signal. After all, we had no reference for any creature on Earth producing a sound of that magnitude, and the unknown tends to invite a lot of theories. For many years, the exact origin of the bloop remained a mystery, fueling the imaginations of ocean enthusiasts and cryptozoologists. In a way, the bloop became a symbol of the unexplored potential of Earth's deep oceans, capturing people's attention as something that seemed both extraordinary and almost impossible. So, what did scientists figure out? To put the mystery to rest, let's dive into the science behind the bloop. While it would have been thrilling to confirm the existence of a giant ocean-dwelling beast, scientists believe the bloop was actually caused by something much less flashy, but still fascinating. The sound of a massive ice quake. An ice quake? That's right. As glaciers and icebergs in the ocean shift, crack, and even break apart, they can create incredibly loud, low-frequency sounds. These sounds, called ice quakes, resemble some of the acoustic qualities of the bloop. After years of comparison, scientists matched the acoustic fingerprint of the bloop to similar known ice quake events. Essentially, the bloop was the sound of a massive chunk of ice shifting and cracking under pressure, amplified by the deep waters surrounding it. Why the bloop was so unique? If ice quakes can be so loud, why don't we hear more bloops? Well, the specific conditions that caused the bloop might have been fairly rare. The sound was both extremely powerful and carried over a huge distance, something that happens under very particular conditions in the ocean. Sound travels differently in water than in air. It can reverberate and even tunnel through certain layers of the ocean, sometimes traveling for thousands of miles without losing strength. Scientists call this the SOFAR channel, a sound fixing and ranging layer where sound waves can travel with minimal loss of energy. The bloop was uniquely intense, perfectly tuned to travel across such vast distances. This characteristic, combined with the mystery of the sound's source, is what made it so remarkable. Most underwater sounds don't reach our listening stations with the same potency or range, so when something like the bloop does, it raises a few eyebrows. Could it really have been a massive creature? The giant creature theory still has its fans, though. Many people wanted to believe the bloop was some unknown beast. Think of it as a sort of underwater Bigfoot. After all, the ocean is still a mystery to us. Scientists estimate that more than 80% of it remains unexplored. New species are discovered all the time, and the possibility of something massive and strange lurking in the depths of the ocean has undeniable appeal. Though there's no scientific evidence supporting the idea of a creature behind the bloop, it's fun to speculate. The ocean is home to all sorts of oddities: colossal squid, bioluminescent fish, and even the mysterious oarfish, which can grow up to 36 feet in length and were once mistaken for sea serpents. Is it so outlandish to wonder if there's something even bigger down there, perhaps capable of making a bloop-sized sound? Why the bloop fascinates us, and why it probably always will. At the heart of the bloop's allure is our fascination with the unknown. It's a reminder that even in our modern age, the world still holds secrets. We tend to think of our planet as largely discovered, with every corner mapped out and every mystery solved. But the ocean, the deep ocean, is one of the last frontiers. It's a place of immense pressure, darkness, and cold, home to species that can survive conditions unimaginable to humans. There's something thrilling about realizing that there are sounds out there, loud, powerful sounds that we can't immediately explain. The bloop, with its simple, almost playful name, invites us to remember that the Earth still has surprises for us. Lessons from the bloop. While the bloop was eventually explained as a natural phenomenon, it sparked an important conversation about the ocean's mysteries and the potential for discovery. Scientists, inspired by this and other underwater anomalies, have continued to refine methods for monitoring oceanic sounds. Tools like hydrophones, underwater microphones, and sound arrays help us listen in on the vast, dark world beneath the waves. These devices are critical for understanding everything from marine life behavior to climate change, as well as for monitoring shifts in icebergs that could signal global warming. Perhaps the bloop's legacy is one of curiosity and humility. The sound reminded us that while we might know a lot, there's so much more to learn. Whether it's the ocean, outer space, or our own human psyche, mysteries are essential to keep us wondering, exploring, and learning. What if we hear another bloop? Wouldn't that be something? Now that scientists understand more about icequakes, a future bloop might not cause the same stir, but each sound would still give us insights into our planet. Who knows? The next big sound might lead to the discovery of an underwater feature, or maybe even a new species, hidden somewhere in the ocean depths. In the end, the bloop may have been just an icequake, but it represents a broader truth. The world is full of surprises, and sometimes the answer doesn't matter as much as the mystery itself. So here's to the bloop, that playful, powerful, and slightly spooky sound from the depths of the ocean that reminds us to keep listening and keep wondering.